All right, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the finer aspects of the way that I'm going about my training. Let's get a warm-up in. All right, let's get to an actual working set. So we are going to need this right here because this machine's too light. So let's gym pin this up. And 1, 2, and 3 for good measure. Now, the only issue that I have with this machine is it's a little bit sticky. They need to like oil it up or something. It gets a little bit annoying if the weight gets too heavy, but we can work with it. I just wish it was a little bit smoother. But let's get to our set. Oh. Oh. Okay, now here's something I wanted to talk to you guys about, because this is something that's bothered me for probably years now. I do not understand when I see people set up for a wide grip pull down, which obviously we're trying to bias the lower lats here. I do not understand this. This whole thing that people do, I'm like, okay, so what you've done here is you've essentially said, I'm going to turn this into a row pull down hybrid. And I don't understand that. Like, even people who are relatively smart about their training, I see them doing their pull downs like that. I'm like, I get it. It looks fancy. It looks nice. But how is that in any way beneficial if the primary purpose of this exercise is to target the lats? So for me, when I perform this exercise, I try to kind of keep myself upright and just pull inwards. They pull like this, and I'm like, well, why would you not just pull like this? This, in my opinion, makes more sense if you're trying to bias the lats as much as possible and make that the tissue that you're targeting. I mean, I'm gonna do plenty of other stuff for my traps and rhomboids and everything else back there, so why on earth am I not trying to keep it as targeted on the lats as possible while doing this? It doesn't make sense to me. But if you have an answer, drop it down below, and then we can argue, or you can give me a very valid reason and I will change up my form. But until then, I don't understand it. All right, now a lot of you guys asked me how I do my sets if I'm working on different machinery, because obviously different machinery, sometimes it's lighter, sometimes it's heavier. All I do is I work my way up in weight with the machine and I feel it out to see what it's going to be like for the set. If I start off and I'm going for a working set, but I feel like it's gonna be too light, after the first 1 or 2 reps, I just put it back up. Or I continue with the set and finish it out if I think that it is a good working weight. So you'll see me do that here. I will either do a set or I will stop after like 1 or 2 reps based on how those reps feel. Ooh. 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 Okay. See? Easy. Now I'm hitting my hamstrings quite frequently, around like almost the same as any other muscle group. So like sometimes 3 times a week. And because the hamstrings can take a little bit longer to recover, I like every once in a while, I'll just skip hamstrings or I'll only do 1 set for them. So we'll see how things are feeling. Things are feeling pretty good right now. I'm not really sore from my last workout, so that doesn't mean that there's nothing present, but it is at least an indication that I am somewhat recovered, considering I hit them like, what was it, 2 days ago? It might have been 3 days ago. I'd have to go back through my log. Regardless, let's get a set and let's see how we do. Ooh. Oh. 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 Good set. Good set. I'll leave it at 1 for today. All right, and time for some good girls.
Huh? What?
My adductors are a little bit sore today. And I know sometimes people will say, oh, don't train a muscle group if they're sore. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. So if it's a little bit sore, then I will make a game time decision. What I'll do is I'll do a warm-up set, see how it's feeling. And like, even though they're a little bit sore, they're feeling really strong. So I'm gonna do a set. I'll probably only have one set today. And then we might go hit some glute work because I've been neglecting my glutes lately. So I need to do a little bit of glute work. All right, that'll be enough. One row variant today. I changed my mind on the glutes. We'll get it another time. Said everyone ever, and then never did it. We will actually get it another time. All right, let's do this. Ooh. 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 Okay, good set. Battery's about to die, so better go quick. But this is something I've been really getting into lately, which is simply doing my JM presses on chest machines. It's such an easy setup. I don't have to worry about lugging 45-pound plates around to do it with the Smith machine. It's not that I think it's better or anything like that. It might even be slightly worse. But in the end, my triceps are not a focal point for me right now, and I get some good work out of it. I just take and make the seat lower for the chest press, and then what I do is my hands come back to here, push through, lock out. It's a great triceps exercise. I did this with the hoist the other day you saw. Today I'm doing it with this chest press machine. It's honestly just really, really good. Okay. Whew. 1% battery remaining. We gotta go quick. Last exercise. Let's do this. Okay. Oh. Cut to the physique update.